Hey guys, Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com, and we're doing a little comparison video here. So we have videos out there showing you the American Professional 2, the latest addition to the Fender lineup. Amazing basses, amazing guitars. But while we still have the American Professional, the original one, still in stock, which won't last long because, you know, they're basically discontinued at this point. We want to shoot some comparison videos, kind of let you hear what the differences is between them, just, you know, kind of with your own ears. I'll tell you some of the spec changes, and, you know, you be the judgment as far as what it sounds like to you. And I'll offer a little bit of insight as far as what I feel and kind of what it sounds like to me. I definitely think they've made some improvements on the instruments, no doubt about it. So spec-wise, what's changed for this newest edition, the American Professional 2 series? Big difference is new pickups. So in here, I'm going to compare the J basses. They've changed like the amount of alnico in each particular magnet, and that's to give a little bit more even response across the bass. I thought the American Professional 1s did a great job of that. They've really improved upon that feature here with the 2s. They've also mellowed out the pickups a little bit, so I think you'll notice it pretty clearly how much less kind of brittle or harsh isn't the right word, but there can be some top end that really came out of the American Professional 1s that some people might not necessarily dig. You can always roll back the tone on it, but I think here, naturally, these pickups are voiced very, very well. They're a little bit warmer, I think, across the whole frequency spectrum too, which is nice. It's a slim C neck, so profile-wise. It's a 9.5 degree radius. That's the same. Tall, narrow frets, that's the same. Supernatural satin finish on the back of the neck. That's different. That's kind of what's on the American Ultras. Then also you have the contoured neck heel there. So that's kind of borrowing from the Ultra. It's kind of a middle ground between the Ultra, which is a super contoured neck heel, and the older American Pro, which has the block style, the typical block in the back. So higher register, if you're playing up here, it's a little bit more comfortable. As bass players, we're not necessarily dwelling up there too much, but you know, if you're like me and love octave pedals, then you find yourself above the 12th fret quite often. It's the same tuners on there, and it's the same bridge. It's the vintage high mass bridge, which is a really nice bridge. It gives you that vintage kind of look, but it gives you a little bit more weight back here, a little bit more sustain. Okay, so what I'm going to do playing-wise is I'm not going to go through every single sound on both these instruments, but I am going to go just wide open. So tone all the way, or volume all the way up, volume all the way up, both pickups, tone all the way up. Going to play a little bit finger style, going to play a little bit with a pick, going to play a little bit of slap, and then we'll just kind of hear what the difference is. All right, so here's finger style. Cool, so there you go. And that's a couple different examples. Like I said, fingerstyle, pick, some slap tone. All the pickups were wide open, tone was all the way up on them. What I instantly noticed was how much warmer the 2 series were. Really, when you A/B them, you definitely notice, I think, a fair amount more brightness out of the original American Professionals. So it's kind of a welcome change there to kind of ease some of that top end that comes off of the pickups. Playability wise, they both always played great. I always thought the American Pros played great, but I really love the supernatural satin finish on this. And the rolled fretboard treatment is just like a high-end little touch that just like that's the icing on the cake there. So super, super nice basses. In particular, the roasted pine here is super light body on this. Really enjoyed kind of getting a chance to A/B them and really kind of hear the differences between them. So if you're looking for a bass, if you're looking for a guitar, it's empiremusic.com. We're here in Pittsburgh, PA. You can call me 412-343-5299. We do a pro setup on every guitar. Whether it's an older American Pro, it's an American Pro 2, if it's a Squier Affinity, if it's a Fender Custom Shop, if it's a Gibson, a Martin, a Taylor. Like I said, we do a factory spec setup. And if you have a special request, we can kind of toss that in there, high action, low action. But everything goes back on our tech bench before we ship it. You pull it out of the box, hopefully that thing's playing like a dream. So anything you need, we're here in the shop. Thanks, guys.